Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anisa Nurul student ID number 2130104007. And in this occasion, I will explain a material about argumentative text. So, please pay attention. Okay, so in this occasion, I will discuss about 4 topics. The first one is the definition of argumentative text, and then the kinds of argumentative text, also debate, and the structure of debate. Okay, so at first we come to the definition of argumentative text. So, what is argumentative text? So, an argumentative text is a type of writing that aims to persuade or convince the reader about a particular point of view or claim. In an argumentative text, the author represents a clear thesis statement or main argument and supports it with logical reasonings, evidence, and counter-arguments. The goal or the aim is to present a well-structured and coherent argument that addresses opposing viewpoints and ultimately convince the reader to accept the author's perspective. Okay, and then we come to the next material is the kinds of argumentative text. So, in this occasion, there are 3 types or there are 3 kinds of argumentative text that will be discussed. But the first one, the group discussion and speech, is only discussed in general, but the debate here will be discussed more deeply. Okay, let's come to the first kinds of argumentative text. That is group discussion. Okay, so group discussion refers to a conversation or dialogue involving a small group of individuals who come together to discuss a specific topic or issue. It is an interactive process where participants express their opinions, share ideas, and engage in a structured discussion to explore different perspectives and reach a collective understanding. So, in our social life, we usually do a group discussion, but we don't realize it. And then, the group discussion is more informal than the debate. Also, the structure of group discussion is more simple than the debate. Okay, we come to the next material, that is a speech. So, speech is a formal presentation or oral communication delivered by an individual to an audience. It is a purposeful and structured address that conveys a message, expresses thoughts, informs, persuades, or entertains listeners. Speech are often prepared in advance and delivered with a specific goal or intention in mind. So, there are so many speech examples that we already see, that we already know in our life. So to do a speech is not easy. There are some structure or there are specific structure that exists in the speech. Okay, we come to our main topic today, that is a debate. So a debate is a formal discussion or argument between 2 or more individuals or groups who present and defend their viewpoints on a particular topic. It is a structured and organized way to explore different perspectives, analyze evidence, and persuade others through logical reasoning and effective communication. Okay, so in the debate, there are 3 generic structures of debate. The first one is introduction, and then the second one is body, and the third one is conclusion. Okay, we come to the first structure is the introduction. So the introduction is divided into 2 parts, that is attention getters and also a claim or thesis statement. Okay, let's discuss the first one is attention getters. So an attention getter, also known as a hook or an attention grabber, is a device or technique used at the beginning of a speech, presentation, or written piece to capture the audience's attention and engage them for the start. Okay, so the attention getter has a function to grab the reader, the listener, or the audience to listen to us, to pay an attention to us, to pay an attention to what will we discuss about the topic. And then there are various types of attention getters. The first one is anecdote or a story. This is some of funny story. And then the second one is startling statistic or a fact. And then the provocative statement or question. Also there are quotation from some expert maybe. And then there are visual or multimedia element. Okay, the next part of the introduction is claim or thesis statement. So claim is statement of author, writer, or speaker about an issue. The claim or thesis statement should be specific, clear, and arguable. The claim should be supported and developed throughout the rest of the writing to persuade the reader or audience of its validity. So the claim is like some main point or some the head of what will be discussed in the topic. And then we come to the next structure, that is body. So body consists of three parts. The first one is argument, the second one is reasons, and the third one is evidences, facts or data. So argument must support the claim because what? Because the claim is the head of our topic. So the argument is the another part of our body to support the claim. And then the reasons is explanation why the claim is strong and makes sense. So the reason is one of important part also in the body. And then the third one is evidences, facts or data. So this is the most important part that supports the strengthens the claims. And then we come to the next generic structure, that is conclusion. So a conclusion is the final part of a debate that brings the main points together, summarizes the key arguments or findings, and provides a sense of closure. It is an opportunity to restate the thesis or main claim, reinforce the significance of the topic, and leave a lasting impression on the reader or audience. Okay, we come to the next material. That is a kind of system in debate. So in debate there are one kind of the system, that is British parliamentary debate system. So in this system usually consists of 4 teams that each of them consists of 2 people. There are opening government and closing government, and there are opening opposition and closing opposition. So you can see the list of the speaker in the picture. And then we come to the next material, that is elements of debate. So the first element is motion and definition. So when we debate or when we discuss about something, we must the motion and definition must be accessed, because if there is no motion, so what will be discussed? And then the second one is argument. So the argument consists of 4 main points. The first one is assertion, reasoning, evidence, and linking back. If one of them is not accessed in our debate, so our argument will be weak maybe. And then the third one is rebuttal. So rebuttal is our opposing viewpoints of the other opposing team. And then the fourth is point of information. Okay, so this is the video link that I will be discuss, or I will be reacted this time. And in this debate, the title is "This House Prioritizes Arms Support to Palestine Rather than Humanitarian Aid." So in this video is the PKM or PKM in the Jambi in 2021. Okay, so I will tell my review about the video. Okay, so for the first speaker in this video, for the first speaker, their work is to dividing the motion for the pro team, and then give justification or background, and then say the team line, also give the arguments. So in this video, the first speaker from the government and opposition team already give their presentation, but from the government team, we can see if the time that she used when she do a debate is more than 30 seconds of the limited time, that is 7 minutes. So in the debate, we must remember if the use of the time is also the score. So if we lack the time so many, and use the time more than the time that we must use, that will be minutes. That will make our score minutes. So from the government team, she gave the background of the motion and also defining the motion, but there are no team line from her, because for the first speaker, she must give the team line, or she must give an introduction of what argument that will be she and her friend will be present in the debate. But she also gave the argument and give the linking back. And then for the first speaker of the opposition team, she gave the rebuttal of the first speaker of the government team argument. She also gave the background, but also no team line, but she gave an argument, she gave a linking back, but she also out of time, more than 30 seconds. Okay, we come to the second speaker. So the second speaker work, or the job of the second speaker is to rebuttal, rebuild, and give new arguments. So from the second speaker of the government team give the rebuttal, also give rebuild cases, and also give arguments, and also give linking back. So from the second speaker of the government team is already complete the structure. And then for the second speaker of the opposition team, she also give the rebuttal, rebuild, and new arguments, but she didn't give the linking back here. We must remember if the linking back is also the important part to make the reader or to make the adjudicators have a same opinion with us. Okay, for the third speaker of the government and opposition team, they give the general rebuttal. They also give a rebuild cases, and they give the linking back. So for the third speaker of both team is also complete the structure of the debate, that is must be. Okay, for the fourth speaker of each team, there is no access in the video. Maybe that's all from me, and I'm sorry for the mistake, and thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.